What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Talia and I am the part-time stitcher. And it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I last gave you guys an update. It is currently the evening of Saturday, October 21st, 2023. And my boyfriend is out with a friend. They went to Tennessee to do a couple of haunted houses down there. His friend reviews haunted houses, and this is one haunted house that my boyfriend likes to go to every year. So he wanted to make sure to go with him this year. So he is gone probably until late tonight, and little one is down for a nap. She just fell asleep here within the last few minutes. I'm actually waiting on a grocery delivery right now. So if I kind of abruptly pause and come back to you guys, that's why. And this is like the 4th time I tried to do this video. I don't know why. I'm just not happy with anything that happens. But I'm going to give you guys an update. But I did want to first come in and give you guys a couple of corrections from my whip parade. The first one is that my brain wasn't mathing, apparently, at the very end of part 2 when I said I had started out with 79 whips and then subtracted 11 and somehow got 88. Yeah. My friend Cheryl called me out on that, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. But my total, according to my spreadsheet, was actually 68. But no, it was 67, sorry. My total on my spreadsheet was 67, but there was one that I actually hadn't put on my spreadsheet, and that was my project, which I'm going to be showing you today, that I finished, because I never did actually put it down as a whip, because I started it, and then I was going through, and I was just like, I'm just going to finish it, so I never did put it down on my whip list. But so that final number is actually currently 67, and that is subtracting the project that I finished. So currently sitting at 67. The other thing that I wanted to correct is that there was 2 projects that I didn't show you guys in my whip parade, and that's because I forgot all about them. They weren't with the rest of my whips. The first one being it's a full coverage Haid that I started with my son years ago, and after a couple years, the girlfriend he was with at the time, him and her broke up, and I finally was like, do you even still want this? And he was just like, no, not really. So I liked the design, so I'm keeping it around. I might start working back on it again. It's technically like an inactive whip, but I'm still considering it a whip. I can't locate it right now. I thought it was back there on the shelf, but apparently not. So I'm going to have to go looking through a couple of other areas and see if it's there. But that is another whip that I have. The other one being is a no count stamped cross stitch, and it was a kit that I bought from Hobby Lobby. And if you guys had been watching me, remember, this was a kit that I actually had to go and buy a second kit of, because I didn't even get past the first color, and I already didn't have enough of that first color. So I can show you, and this is called Pink Dahlia, right? Yeah, Pink Dahlia. And I don't recommend the stamped cross stitches from this company, just because you probably won't get enough thread. So that background, before I put it this way, that background is not stitched. The only thing that's stitched is the flower. So keep that in mind. And I still haven't really worked on it anymore since I ran out of that color. But this is where it's at. Just that dark purple color right there. And you see these dark gray colors, blocks right here? That's actually what that color is. That's actually the blocks for that color. So the colors that you see on the canvas, if you've never done a stamp cross stitch before, the colors that you see on the canvas are not the colors that you're going to be stitching. So if it looks a little brighter, if it looks a little differently colored than the picture, don't worry, you're not going to be stitching with those colors. You're going to be stitching with completely different colors. This is just for pattern purposes. So, but yeah, I didn't even get past that first color. So just to give you an idea how much I had left to do when I ran out of that color. So, I mean, the canvas is nice. I mean, it is a Stipper Ada, but it's thick and it's not super crunchy. But yeah, so, but that was one of the other whips that I didn't get to show you. They are, both of these whips are on my whip list, on my spreadsheet. I just didn't have them with me when I did my whip parade, because this was sitting over here on my cart. So let me get into the stuff that I've actually been working on. So the first thing I can show you is actually a finish, and that is a pattern that I bought at StitchCon this year, and that is called Probably Haunted from Little Stitch Girl. I just thought this was super cute and super perfect for me because I love all things paranormal, and that was the vibe, the mentality that I got from it, just reading that little blurb. So I thought it was cute. So I have been working on it since August, and I finished it. I finished it a couple weeks ago, actually, I think. So this is my finish. And I just stitched this on a 32 count linen in Hera from Under the Sea Fabrics, just with the called for charted DMCs. And there's an option for specialty flosses as well, but I don't want to go through all that. So, super cute. I would love to be able to hang this up one day. Have it be one of my Halloween artwork that I hang up seasonally. Of course, you never know. I might want to hang it up year round. So, but yeah, it's a finish. And then my two active whips that I have going right now. The first one, actually, I'm going to show you everything else first, because I have two active whips and one of them is related to New Haul. So since you last saw me, I was working on One Nation from ByGone Stitches. Looks like that. Sorry. Trying to avoid the glare from the ring light. My cat is determined to be up here beside me. Oh, get back in there. Yes, Dean. Here. Come here. Lay down. Go somewhere. What are you doing? You gonna lay right here? Okay. This is Dean. Well, that's what I get for trying to show you guys my cat. But anyway, that was Dean. So, I was going to show you One Nation. So this was on my WhipGo board, and my goal on it was to finish all of the blue outlining for where the stars are. And I did manage to finish that goal. Sorry, I still got the white thread here. Hang on. So this is where I got to on it. The last time I did an update, I think I had done all of the outlining up to about here, because I think I had like 2 columns left of diamonds. So it was just easier for me to consider them as like rows of diamonds. But I still had like 2 rows of diamonds like over here. So, but I did manage to finish all of that blue. And I had started just for, because I felt like it, I did start the white, little bit of the white star there, which is why I have white thread hanging down back here. So yeah. And I did stitch this on a 40 count raw I do have the tag, or I have something written down. This is a 40 count raw by White Shelf. Yeah. I always forget if it's Swigard or White Shelf, but yeah. 40 count raw. So, yep, worked on that. Then, where am I at? I'm trying to remember where I'm at here. The other thing I was working on when you last saw me, or no, the other thing I've worked on since you last saw me is a Scarlett House Smith sampler. And this has been a whip for quite a while. It's one of the OG whips. So, and I'm stitching this on a 40 count Picture This Plus in Bramble with the called for silks. And I didn't get a ton of work on it. I got where, like, you see this teepee, I call them teepees, they look like teepees. That right there, the fully colored in one, and then like half of that tree I had done. So I have stitched from there, that half of that tree, all the way up here, and then I stitched part of that dividing border right there. So, and it's all in the same color. It's Gloriana Tacna Gold, which, spoiler alert, it's not gold, it's green. So, but yeah. That's as much as I got done on it. Not much. But it's one of those projects where I work a little bit at a time on it every once in a while. Maybe one day in 20 years it'll be done. I have thoughts about 2024 and maybe picking a project every month to focus on for that month. And I'm considering, if I do that, it's probably going to be one of those projects that I take a full month to focus on. So, what am I currently working on? So currently, I told myself, after I got done with my whip parade, and I got done stitching Probably Haunted, I said, spooky season or not, I have an itch to pick this one up and start working on it again. That's the 2020 Pandemic Sampler by Sarcy Girl. And you can still find this for free. If you go to her Instagram, it's Sarcy Girl, SARCYGURL. Just type that into the search on Instagram. Did I say Etsy? It's Instagram. You should come to her page. And then on her page, at the top, you'll find a link tree, and in that link tree will be where it says the 2020 Pandemic freebie. It's still free, so you can go get it. But this is where I'm at on it. Before, I had just stitched these two ladies and this tree right here and the two little birds in there. But since I picked it up, I have done the cat, the squirrel, and started working on this urn, this flower, this big flower motif that's right here. It's like a shrubbery plant. Really pretty. But big. And there's actually a couple of mistakes in here. I realized about 2/3 of the way through the squirrel that I had actually started stitching him with 2 strands. And this is 40 count Be Stitch Me in Bedrock. So 2 strands over 2 on 40 count. But I was far enough, I'm like, you know what? It's not too bulky where I can't stand. I mean, obviously I didn't even notice because I got 2/3 of the way to the squirrel and realized I was stitching with 2 strands. But I just continued on with the 2 strands and finished it up. And then realized that I also had stitched her head in 2 strands. because her face was a little bulkier than the rest of it. But what can you do? I'm not undoing it. So, but yeah, that's my progress on that. Just working my way through it. Loving it. So, I'm going to go and take a break real quick, and I'll be right back. I got to go meet my grocery delivery. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that took a little longer than I thought it would. I got the notification that prepare to meet, your order will be there soon. And he was still like a good 5 minutes away. But we were showing whips, right? So, the last whip that I can show you, like I said, it kind of leads into new purchases. So, that would be a Log Dog Samplers that I purchased, along with 2 others. And the new start is Long Dog Samplers in Dragon Hall. And I did print this entire pattern out, but I am working on it through Pattern Keeper. So, it's not the greatest translation of it, but I had to input the colors like individually. I had to actually input the colors, but so this is it. That border is like everything, and I'm not usually big on dragons and fairies and all that stuff, but it was just something about the sampler, the pattern as a whole, and the colors that I really liked. So got my little start on that, and I am leaving this out because I do want to keep trying to work on it, even though I haven't really picked it up in like a few days now. But here is my start on it. So just working on the black right now. I am stitching this black on 2/2, and this is a 36 count colonial parchment from Fabrics by Stephanie. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole pattern with 2 strands, but I just didn't like the look of the 1 strand of black on the 36 count, so I'm doing it in 2 strands. Everything else I might do in 1 strand. I haven't figured that out yet, but this is my progress. And this is black, but this 1 stitch border around here, that's actually a dark gray. So, but that is my progress. Like I said, I'm going to leave it out for right now because I still, in my mind, like I still want to leave it out and work on it. But now, whether or not I actually work on it, that's a whole nother story. So, leading into purchases. The other 2 Long Dog samplers that I purchased was Dilemma. And I just printed out the cover pages because I still have them digitally. So this is Dilemma. You got this beautiful border, but then you only get 9 spaces to fit in 16 different scenes. So you get to pick which 9 you want to do. So I've been thinking about which 9 I would do, but I don't think I've settled on any one particular set. But I guess if and when the time comes that I decide to start this, I guess I'll make that decision. So pick that up. And then I also picked up Long Dog Samplers Do Different. So just really thought this was a gorgeous pattern. So, and I didn't notice it until like later that all of the patterns that I had bought started with a D. So, but yeah, I've been thinking about what I would do, what I would stitch these in. And I think I do like the look of stitching this one in the blue, because you can see that they've shown it in blue. But then maybe stitching this one in a green, like a dark green. So, I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about. So, I also received in the mail, I received the 2023 Christmas Ornament Edition. And I'm not going to do a flip through of this because Carolyn does one every year. There are a few in here that I really think that I do kind of like. But, I just don't stitch a lot for magazines. So I don't know. There's a couple in here that's really cute. I do like this, where it says Fleece Navidad. I just think that's cute. And I do kind of like this one as well. I think that's cute. So, there are a couple in here that I would stitch if I ever got around to it. But, like I said, I don't stitch a lot for magazines, but I got that in the mail. I don't remember if I bought this or it was just sent to me. I don't remember. And that's bad. But somehow, some way, I got the 2024 cross stitch calendar from Annie's cross stitch. Sorry. Annie's cross stitch. And if you're wondering, that's one of the patterns. The rest of them, this is the rest of what's in this calendar. There's some cute ones in here. So, like I said, I don't know if I ordered this or it was sent to me. I think maybe I accidentally ordered it. I have no idea. So, I could actually kind of recognize that one. I think that was in a Christmas ornaments, just cross stitch one year, or just a December just cross stitch, one of those. But anyway, got that. And then I don't remember if I showed this, but I had to get some thread for something. And I don't remember what it was that I got thread for. But I had to get a few skeins of thread. And so I picked this up from 123 Stitch. Because thread can't travel alone. But I had gotten that one. I kind of feel like I already showed this, but maybe not. But I had gotten Matter in Hand from Jeanette Douglas. So I had gotten that in the mail. I kind of feel like I already showed that one. I may be wrong. But I got some Happy Mail. And this was the September threads from 3 Owl Threads. And I don't really feel like taking these out right now. Because they're all stapled together. I think she has stopped using the little plastic Ziploc bags. But, I mean, that's her prerogative. I kind of like, I don't like them being stapled together like this. It's just, that's my opinion. But yeah, this was the September threads. I was trying not to wear my glasses. You know what? I'll take it apart. So, first off, we have Adobe. Looks like we're back into the A's now. Adobe. Just don't look at my eyes. So, Adobe. Then we have Apple Pucker. Arrowhead. Could have used that one for the color that I need now. Then we have Baked Apple. I'm having to substitute a color on the Pandemic Sampler because I don't have it in my stash. But I had to find the next closest one. But I could have used that one. The other one. Anyway, this is banana pudding. Banana pudding. Then we have banana popsicle. So a little bit more yellow. Yeah. And we have basil. And bashful. It always reminds me of my colors. I blush and bashful. Anyway. Battleship. I think I already have some of this. And then bark. So that is, like I said, that was September's thread. And I just got October's the other day. Let me tame these and put them back in the bag. So this was October's. And she didn't staple them this time. So thank you for not stapling them, Trisha. So, or maybe, you know what, that was October's. I think this is September's, because this is going back to the W's. Okay. So that was actually October's. That's one I just got. This one was September's. So we have Williamsburg Red. Beautiful burgundy color. And we have White Lightning. Turkish Red. A lot of people love this for samplers, and I kind of agree with them. Tobacco Road. Thistle. Adobe. I think this is in the starts of, yeah. But she did send a second skein of Adobe for some reason. So that's Adobe. Absinthe. I should think I have some of this already as well. Because I did start with my thread club with Fancy Floss already. So I think I already had some in my stash. So this is Winnie Bee Blue. So Winnie Bee Blue. Really pretty blue. Williamsburg Blue. Lots of Williamsburg in this this haul. And then just plain Williamsburg. So what do we have? Williamsburg. So just for comparison, we have Williamsburg Red, and Williamsburg Blue. So this has a little bit more of a purplish hue. That one's a little bit more reddish, and then obviously blue. So lots of Williamsburg in that. Like I said, I think this one was the September. Don't want to show you my address. This one was the September, and then the blue one was October's. Right? Yeah. Because this one is dated July 31st, actually. Maybe I already showed y'all this one. I don't know, guys. It's sitting over here. You know what? I think it had fallen off previously to my prior Flosstube, and I found it afterward, so you haven't seen that yet. Let me make sure that nothing else is falling. I don't see anything. Again, I really need to clean out my cart. So the last haul that I can show you is the last couple of months of my So Much to Love bag of the month. And this is not a spoiler, so I'm not concerned about showing this one. So this is the September one. So beautiful flowers. Put that there for now. I don't know why I don't break into these as soon as I get them. I just don't. And then that's the inside. Beautiful. And then our little goodie pack. What's in our little goodie pack here? She always sends us some extras every month. So what do you call it? Exclusive pattern this month is called Blessed from Cherry Hill Stitchery. Super cute. And you never know, guys. I may end up putting some of these exclusive designs into a giveaway in the future. So they are cute, but some of them I might not actually stitch, and I know I would never actually stitch them, so I might put them in a giveaway. And the DMC colors that she sent, because she always sends us DMC colors that coordinate with the bag. So this month we got 347, 930, and what's the other one? 3347. Beautiful DMC colors. So yeah, as you can see, they always coordinate with the bag. And then our little goodie that she gave us is a magnetic pickup wand. Be really helpful when I drop my scissors down between my cart and my table. So, and then there's always some stash tea, and this one is double spice chai. I'm definitely gonna have to brew this one up. Might actually brew that tonight. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna brew this up tonight. I love me some chai. So double spice chai. And then there's always some little sweets, candies, Jolly Ranchers. So, the unfortunate part of that is I can't really eat hard candies, so I have yet to be able to eat anything that she sent. It's not her fault. I just can't eat hard candies. I mean, if I could request for her not to waste her candy on me, I would. So, but that was the September bag. I'm going to put this stuff back in here until I get done. And so, and then the other day, I received my October bags, plural. Because when you sign up for the bag of the month, there's like a little questionnaire that you fill out. And in the questionnaire, it asks you, for October, it asks you if you'd rather have a Halloween bag or a fall bag, or both, or neither, I don't know. And then I put both. When you select both, you get 2 bags. So double the price. But that's okay. Because I like fall, but then I also like Halloween too. And I haven't opened this yet. So if you haven't seen the bag of the month, if maybe some reason your bags are caught up in shipping or whatever, you can look away. And I will let you know when you can look back. So the 2 bags for October. The first one is the Halloween bag. I apologize for the crinkling. So it is this cute with the pumpkins and the cats and the skulls, Frankenstein, just all the cute things. And then the inside says, eek, boo, scary. Little wordplay there for you. And then this is our goodie bag. It actually kind of matches the bag a little bit. I guess she found some extra special bags. So what do we have in the bag this month? This month, pull out some stuff here. So this month, the pattern is Franken Dance. And I guess this is a pattern, her own pattern. It just says so much to love. So super cute. And then the DMC colors that we got with this one is $4.70, $5.35, and $9.46. What am I doing? Trying to put them in the bag already. Our little goodie freebie is a needle. What is this? I'm not sure what this is. What is this, a counting pen? Maybe I should look at her little, where is it at? She does send a little letter that tells what everything is. Oh, it's a Frogger. Okay. So I've never had a Frogger before. But it's like, it looks like a needle. But it's a needle, but it has like a scissor fob type little dangly thing hanging from it. Shows you what I know. So yeah, it's just it has like it's a needle with the little beaded fob attached to it. So that's my Frogger. So that's cool. That's cool. So I am going to hang that over here. Hopefully it's not too heavy. So, and then our stash tea is decaf pumpkin spice. And then finally some candy that I can't eat, and that is this little pack of M&Ms. I'm just gonna put this stuff in there for right now. I'm not bothering with the bag. And then the fall bag that we got is super pretty. Super pretty. And cute little leaves and looks like acorns and mushrooms and stuff. And on the inside we have this cute little brown and gray plaid. And then our little goodie bag is orange this month. Well, with this bag it is. Our exclusive pattern with this bag is Autumn Quilt. Autumn Quilt, and this is also a So Much to Love pattern. DMCs we got with this one are 938, 922, and 3831. We have another Frogger, actually. We have an autumn themed Frogger. Really pretty, if I can get without the glare. Really pretty. And this one has like the acorns on the ends of it. There. I'm holding on to my Froggers. And then this one has cinnamon vanilla tea. That sounds really good. One of these days, I'll actually get around to brewing these teas. I'm just not a huge tea drinker. And then the candy, I think she only sent 2. Yep. Or maybe ordered one fall. I think there was only 2 in here. But that's okay. That's alright. Just a couple of Werther's Original caramels. One is pumpkin. And it looks like the other one is apple, maybe? So yeah. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I don't know how long this video was gonna be because I had to pause in the middle. I've still been thinking about 2024 and what my plans are going to be. I haven't really settled on anything concrete. I do know that I am going to try to take part in Year of Whips, and Melanie Watkins, who is the brainchild behind Year of Whips, and she is, I mentioned something about it in the group, I don't know, the other day, last week, and she said that the full details for Year of Whips will be coming out in November. So just a little something to let you guys know about. I don't know how many whips are going to be required. We don't know yet what the guidelines for Year of Whips next year is going to be yet. It's not like WhipGo, where you kind of know, where you have a bingo board and you select 24 or 25 whips, select your goals on it. We don't know yet what the parameters of Year of Whips are going to be next year, but she said she will be letting everybody know on that in November. So, what else? Abby's birthday is in, what, 8 days? Right? No, 9 days. Sorry, I can't keep up with it. We decided not to really have a get-together this year, just because, you know, my dad passing earlier this year, for some reason, it just felt like somebody would be missing, and I didn't want it to feel like that. So we're just going to get our cake and have a little family celebration, the three of us here at home. So, yeah, so we're just gonna have a quiet birthday for her this year. So, but I guess that's gonna do it. I don't know if I mentioned in my last one. No, I couldn't have mentioned it in my last update because that was at the end of August. So I did put my name down for StitchCon next year, and I got a invoice, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days, less than a week into them starting to send them out. And it was the same as last year. I think I got an invoice within a couple of weeks after they started sending them out. But I got my invoice and I paid it. So I will be going to StitchCon Weekend B again next year. So I've been going back and forth on whether or not I want to drive or if I want to try to fly again. Because while I didn't have any issues with flying per se, it's not my favorite thing. And I think I would like to be able to drive, because I would like to be able to have my own vehicle to get around, you know, for going for lunch and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's still a long way away, and we still maybe get closer, and maybe I'll figure out what I want to take and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I'm going to be going to StitchCon next year. I did miss out on the Queen City retreat, which I see people mentioning in Flosstubes and stuff. I didn't find out about it until late, and by then the sign-ups had been and gone. But I'm definitely intending on signing up for the Queen City retreat next year. And she said she's been saying that sign-ups will be starting up in January. They will announce when they get ready to start sign-ups. And they've already secured who the big designer is going to be, but they haven't announced it yet. But soon. So I'm definitely going to be going to that one. That one is like really, literally down the road from where I live. I could probably be there and I would have to look at the map, but I could probably be to that retreat from my doorstep to the retreat where it's being held at in less than an hour, 45 minutes. So I really wanted to go to that retreat because I wouldn't have to worry about staying at a hotel. I could drive the distance every day. So I'm definitely going to be looking into that one next year. I think that one's in October of next year. But I will have more information for you on that later. But just if you're interested in that one, it's held in Charlotte, North Carolina. This was the first year that they had it, and a guest speaker, the guest designer, was Nora Corbett herself. I don't know, my cat just came running out of the bedroom. What are you getting into? Anyway, the guest speaker this year was Nora Corbett, and she said that they've secured next year's designer, and we're all going to love it. We're all going to love it. So I'm excited to see who next year's designer is, because I definitely want to sign up for that one next year. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. That is all I got for y'all for this time. And if you haven't seen my whip parade, be sure to go back and watch them. I will link both of those down below. I did have to do them live because I did have so many whips, and I didn't have the space on my phone for a 3-hour whip parade. So, so yeah, that's why they were live. That's why they've been live the last couple of years. But hopefully, the more whips I can cut down, the closer I can get to actually being able to just film a whip parade and uploading it without having to worry about doing it live. But yeah, that's going to be it for right now. If you keep coming back to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you. I am on my way to 1,000 subscribers. Still a couple of hundred away, but at least I crossed over. I finally managed to cross over that 700 mark. So only 300 more to go. So, but like, share, subscribe, all the good things. And I will see you guys soon as I possibly can. Can't guarantee it'll be a couple weeks. Can't even guarantee it'll be a month. But I'll come back to you sometime before Christmas. So I'll see you then, guys. Until then, be good. Bye for now.